Hello guys, Sujara speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 424. Today Rita, Rita the Mario logo book biography. So let's read it down, shall we? So we got for us. Let me quit Final Cut Pro so I can get this out of the way, and that way I can start taping. But anyway, it's written by Maria Correa, illustrated by Maine Diaz. Anyway. Published by Golden Book New York release, copyright 2023, all reserved. Anyway, here we go. No, I'm not going to read it. Here we go. Here we go. That will be much better, but this is make more sense anyway. Here we go. She was born Rosia Dolores Avaria, was born on December 11th, 1941, on the island of Puerto Rico, okay? Known as Rosia. Okay, I call her Rosia from Sesame Street. Anyway, she grew up in Jonesville, Georgia, to pronounce it, a small town near the Pacific rainforest called El Junkie. I pronounced his name, sorry. Okay. There she lived in the pink, house with her mother, okay? Rosa Maria, Rosa Maria, I pronounce it, sorry. Her father Paco, and her little brother Francisco, okay? To make more sense in any way, even though it's a great idea and all that. So there you go, it makes more difference in all that in any way. Next page. Anyway. Rosia loves Puerto Rico, which is the late Colin Grand lived in back then in the old days. But anyway, she loved it, colorful flowers, his sweet fruit, and just whistling frogs called Katies. How to pronounce his name? Sorry. She was riding barefoot and splashing in a nearby stream while her mother washed clothes and shared stories with her old gentlewoman. To make more sense in anyway, even though it's the 1930s, you know? To make more sense in anyway, even though it's swimming wise today going that. Next page. Anyway. When Rosia was 5 years old, her mother decided to leave Puerto Rico. They boarded a ship. When they would take them from homestead, they have to always known for a new life in New York City. Rosia saw the Statue of Liberty the first time, and they thought the torch would look like a giant ice cream cone. Really? Anyway, at first Rosia didn't like New York City. She missed her whole life. But things got better when she started taking Spanish dance lessons, Her teacher, Paco Casido, was the uncle and teacher of the famous actor, Rita Hayworth. To make more sense in any way. To make more difference of Rita, Mario's life. So, there you go now. Even though it's a great idea to make more difference anyway for the Statue of Liberty difference. Next page. Anyway, when Rosia was 13, she acted in her first Broadway play called Skydrift. She loved it so much that when she was 16, she quit school to focus on becoming a performer. Her mother brought her to be famous wardrobe Australia Hotel to meet at the head of MGM Studios. He hired Rosia then there, and when she and Maria moved to California to live near the studios when the movie was made. Rosia's first film role was in a movie called So Young, So Bad, where she played a troubled teen. It was her only credit as Rosia. From then on, she would be known as Rita Moreno, something like that. I mean, that's his last name. Sorry. To make more sense in any way. Even though Rita was going to make difference and all of that. To make more difference in the guitar lessons. Next page. Anyway. Although Rita was a talented actor, she was also often typecast or given some type of roles, but because of her appearance, These characters from various culture were not always well written, didn't give Rita a chance to fully showcase her skills. Excuse me, my eyes are rubbing me too much. But anyway, in 1952, Rita was given an exciting part in the musical film Singing in the Rain. Wow. She played a glamorous movie star, Zoe Sanders. Wow. Singing in the Rain remains one of the most famous Hollywood musicals of all time. Wow. She was with Debbie Reynolds at that time frame, singing good morning, it's great to be here, or something like that. But that's just my advice, but that makes more sense. I don't know if she was with Debbie Reynolds at the time, but that's just my advice. Next page. Anyway, in 1961, Rita landed her biggest role yet, Anita, in the film adaptation of the Broadway musical West Side Story. Anita was a Puerto Rican living in New York City, outspoken and full of life. She felt like a quick character Rita was the one to play. She rehearsed day and night and learned the compromised dance routines. Her hard work would soon be rewarded. To make sense in any way, even though it's a great, talented advice for Rita. She was in her 30s now when it first happened, 1960s when it happened, but now makes more sense anyway. Next page. Anyway, Rita won an Oscar and an award given for excellent film for an outstanding performance in Anita in West Side Story. Because she didn't expect to win, she had prepared the speech. Although she could think it to say was, "I can't believe it." That day, Rita became the first Latina to win an Oscar. People living in Rita's old neighborhood in New York City were thrilled to see someone from Puerto Rico on the stage. They opened their windows and shouted, "Gato, she won." Even though it makes sense in any way, Rita was famous. To make more difference than all that, even though she had a family to deal with. Next page. Anyway. No, come on. There we go. Surprisingly, after West Side Story, Rita continued to be offered small roles. She turned them down and took a break from acting. Instead, she spent her time fighting for social causes which she believed in, like equal rights for women and black Americans. In 1963, Rita attended the March of Washington and was crowned by the Lincoln and Memorial of Martin Luther King Jr. Made the title "I Have a Dream" speech, which, by the way, I have recite the "I Have a Dream" speech in one of my episodes of Episode X. Not X, but back then it was Friday's Lou J Story 5 at the time. If you look at my Friday show, I'm not sure what season it was on, go check it out. I did recite it, and I'll recite it again this Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Go check it out. Next page. Anyway, around this time, Rita fell in love with a doctor named Leonard Gerald. She married Landy, and in 1965, and 2 years later, they welcomed their daughter, Rita. It was a happy time for Rita. For much in the 70s, she starred in the PBS TV series Electric Comedy, fun educational television show, children's show, something like that. Rita's character was known as yelling the catchphrase, "Hey, you guys!" But you know, it makes sense in any way. But she made that catchphrase more easier. And that catchphrase went on and on for the decades to come. Next page. Anyway, in 1977, Rita became the first Latina that went, and the first person ever to earn the EGOT by winning the fourth major entertainment awards: an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. See here, she was in the Muppet Show, so there you go on that. Anyway, or Sesame Street, whatever. Anyway, she won an Emmy for her performance in the Muppet Show, which I talked about seeing in the picture, seen here. Anyway, Grammy for Electric Comedy album, featuring songs Rita and Rita cast performing the show. The Oscar for the West Side Story, and Tony for acting in the Broadway play The Ritz, which made me excited. So very good at that. Seeing the Muppet Show from 1970s and 80s. So there you go with that. It's a variety show from Puppetry Tonight. Next page. Anyway, we continue acting in a variety of TV shows for both children and adults. Adults like me. In 1995, the year I was born, when she was 64 years old, okay, she received a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Wow. In 2021, okay, director Steven Spielberg, okay, asked Rita to produce and star in the remake of West Side Story. This time at age 89, she played a shopkeeper named Rita, okay. Rita became a mentor to Eleanor DeBose, the doctor who took on her original role, Athena. Okay? In 2022, 60 years after Rita won her Oscar, Rita won the award for the same role. Wow. Now that makes more sense. Now she was in her 90s now, to make more difference in any way. She was 94, 93, getting close to be 93 years old at least, but to make more difference in any way. So there you go. The last page of the book says this: Rita and Moreno have lived the American dream. Her hard work and success broke barriers in Hollywood, okay? Opening doors for future generations of Latina women reaching for stardom. Gracias, Rita. And of course, I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately, so it makes more difference in any way. So keep your eye out, and there's more books. So that was a good book biography, Rita Moreno. What I think about this book, it was amazing. So far, this book was a success. Okay. That was the Bedtime Stories episode number 424. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned, next we're going to be a brand new episode of Bedtime Stories on Wish Made from Stars. Okay? First step in the read. Till next time, so just box of baby. More Bedtime Stories episodes coming soon. Stay out. See ya.